So let's talk about the fanning technique. Now this is the technique that once you learn it is going to be your go-to technique to be as efficient as possible. And it's really all about getting the squeegee on the glass and in one continuous motion clearing the entire window of solution all the way to the end. One of the benefits of fanning is that you don't have to clear your squeegee of moisture because you're effectively starting at a place in the glass and your squeegee doesn't leave the glass until it's complete. So it's pulling all the moisture with it, and there's really nothing that you have to worry about in terms of leaving moisture on the glass. So no need to clear it. Makes it a little more efficient, less steps to get the window clear of solution. So let's take a minute to talk about the motion of fanning. It's all about the grip, your wrist, and your forearm. You really want to keep things loose and fluid and flexible, at the same time maintaining constant steady pressure on the glass. It's really a feel thing. It's going to take some time for you to develop that skill level. Practice makes perfect, so just keep trying and you'll get it. One of the keys to efficient fanning is getting the corners and ends of your squeegee channel locked into the frame of the glass as you make your motion so that you can pull the moisture off the glass all the way up to where it meets the frame. That's going to leave less detailing for you later on. It looks a little bit like this. So you see I've gotten the corner of my squeegee right into the frame, and it's locked in there and pulling all of this moisture down, and I'm using the frame to guide my squeegee almost like a train track all the way to the bottom of the window. So that's the technique that you're trying to perfect, and you want to be able to do that on all four edges of the window, and then that's how you're going to clear solution very thoroughly with a minimum amount of detailing when you're done. So now let's demonstrate how we're going to fan this entire window. And there's all different ways to start, different motions that you can do, different patterns. You're going to develop your own style. And the simple fact is you can watch a million of these videos, but until you take squeegee, put it on glass, and get practice in, this is going to look a lot easier than it is. But just so you can kind of get an idea of the motion that you're trying to develop as you learn this process, I like to start this way. I kind of over-rotate my wrist, going to the edge here, and I'm guiding the corner of my rubber up into the edge there. And now as I approach a corner, I'm starting to try to flatten out because what I really want to do is set myself up for my next downward motion. And you're going to want to do that as you approach corners. Begin to flatten it out. Get your squeegee more parallel with the edge you were just working on, because now I'm in a better position to begin my side motion. Whereas if I had come down flat like this, now I'm really kind of pinched here and it's going to be difficult to start moving in this direction. So a key to fanning is really anticipation. You want to set your squeegee up for your next turn and your next direction change. So it requires a little bit of forethought and preparation as you work your way through the glass. Now on a larger pane of glass like this, I'm going to have to make several passes. But you can see I'm flattening out my channel again so that I'm set up for my downward pull. And I can come all the way to the bottom, or I can break this off, come back up, and go side to side. There really are no rules. It's just your personal preference. So it's just a gentle rotation of your wrist. You'll reach a point where you're going to have to over-rotate your channel, and now I'm actually pulling solution up the glass. Again, locking into the edge there. Get used to over-rotating your wrist. And now I want to set up for my finish. And I can finish either to the bottom like this, or if it felt easier or more comfortable, I can finish going into the side like this, or I could finish going into the side like that. Again, no rules. Whatever seems most efficient and most comfortable for you.